instructions is turn and face the wall. Proper designated behind back to restricted area. This is private property with no access to the general public. Do you understand that action?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we've had a bit of a walk down this long lane down there, but we've finally made it to HMP Loudham Grange. Now this is based at Loudham near Nottingham in Nottinghamshire, and it's a category B prison, and it's one of those that's privately run by Serco. In 2006, a prisoner serving 10 years for burglary escaped from here by hiding in a shipment of chef's hats, which were manufactured in the prison workshop. So they're making hats, but as they ship them out, they let somebody hide in the shipment. Right, so what we got here then? Private property, no unauthorised persons or drones allowed in the area. Okay, so, but it's got visitor parking, so we just want to suss out where the visitors go. Visitor parking is to the right here, and then you would walk up this path. So let's go check out what happens to visitors when they arrive at HMP Loudham Grange.
The video opens with quiet footsteps echoing down a long, narrow lane. The approach to HMP Loudham Grange, a high-security prison with a history of escapes and controversy. The auditor's tone is calm, analytical, but there's an undercurrent of tension, the kind that makes you wonder, what's waiting behind those gates? He introduces the prison's background, its private management, and that infamous 2006 breakout, all setting the scene for what's about to become a dramatic clash between public rights and institutional control. It feels calm now, but the tension is already in the air.
And the first building we come to is HMP Loudham Grange Staff Centre. And I did see a sign this way that said Visitor Centre entrance. And look at that, a tap with a brush. Is that to clean your muddy boots? So yeah, I presume the Visitor Centre is this building here, up the steps. Oh, that looks like they've got a gym in there. The one that said Staff Centre. Yeah, got a nice gym in there, look for them. Nice facilities for the staff. HMP, Loudham Grange, Serco, and all the different languages there, look. And yeah, this is the Visitor Centre. Quick peek through the window. You've got your lockers, your tables where you sign all your forms. We've got a fake policeman over there, look. And look, it looks like they're doing social distancing on the floor to go into the visitors' entrance there. But that's the main crest. And there we've got a Loomis van. Normally they're already involved when it's cash. But surely prisons are cashless, aren't they? Managing cash in society. How strange.
The camera pans across the visitor area, bright signs, tidy walkways, and a police mannequin standing silently in uniform. Everything looks ordinary, almost too ordinary. The auditor documents every detail with surgical precision, marking entrances, signage, even the social distancing markers. He's not here to cause trouble, he's here to observe. But to the institutions he films, observation is trouble. Every shot, every step, inches him closer to confrontation.
So they're always really tall, these vehicle entrances. 4.4 meters tall. But it's unusual to have this material on the wall like this. This pebble dash concrete. I wonder what that pallet is over there, what that shrink wrapped. It's unusual to see, number one, a pallet of goods left outside, but at a prison, crazy. Some confidential information there, look. The delivery note has been removed, but it does look like new goods. Looks like zips actually. So they must be manufacturing some sort of clothing, and these are the supplies. Maybe some blank clothing or maybe some material, and they've got the zips separate that they put on. 20,000 zips in that top box. Or is this where you lock your bike up? Yeah, it's where you lock your bike up, look. They've actually got little pods. They've called it Bike Minder. And you'd have your own lock in there. You'd have your own key, yeah. You don't bring your own lock on these ones. You just get issued a key. Making it really secure and even protecting your bike from the elements. But there is lots of lighting around the outside.
Something catches his eye. Pallets stacked near the wall, security zips, and strange bike pods labeled Bike Minder. It's routine stuff for most people, but for an auditor, these are signs, clues that reveal how prisons operate behind the scenes. He's building his case, piece by piece, showing viewers the hidden workings of a place few ever get to see. The calm continues, but you can feel the walls watching back.
There's lots of prison staff that are just letting us get on with it. So that's good to see. And it's quite nice to see a designated smoking area as well. So as we're walking around, we're always on the lookout for those illegal number plates, aren't we? And look what we have here, look. L99 OUB. Well, where's the space in the middle? Come on, you know better than that. And there's another one, look. JL53 XBE. Where's the space? And you can clearly see that one's illegal. Look, it says once a Fusilier, always a Fusilier. And that's who's illegally made it for them. Number 1 plates, LS29PD. Let's pop them up on the screen to show that this is actually only a show plate. So prison officers that are here trying to tell the inmates, lead them down the right path. This is what you should be doing. You know, rehabilitating them, making them behave correctly. Well, they're blatantly breaking the law on the vehicle they drive, aren't they? All because they want to look good. I'm always a Fusilier. So yeah, as we walk around this perimeter, we have just heard some dogs. So that's unusual, isn't it? But we're in a category B prison now, so the stakes are much higher here. You know, life sentences are being served inside these walls, so dogs would be a part of it. So as we're walking around this perimeter, we come across one of these.
School. The auditor spots something that ignites a sense of justice. Prison staff cars with the legal number plates. With the camera zoomed in, he calls them out publicly. It's a bold move, exposing hypocrisy at the doorstep of authority. The energy changes. You can almost sense eyes turning toward him. This is the spark before the fire.
Do not approach within 2.5 meters of the patrol dogs. Look at the pretty dandelions. But what a boring walk apart from the dandelions walking around these prisons. We're coming to another corner now. Is it going to be anything exciting around this corner? Oh wow, look at this. We're making our exit, guys.
School. Dogs bark from beyond the walls. Warning signs glare from fences. Guard dogs on patrol. The air tightens. The prison perimeter is alive with unseen movement. The auditor remains composed, narrating calmly, but even he knows he's crossed an invisible threshold.
Where you shouldn't be. You've got right of access on the car park, not on the wall side. So what you do,
to say that, sir.
That wall,
Let him talk.
what you need to put your hands behind your back.
Let him talk.
That's what you instruction is: turn and face the wall. Drop it and then leave your hands behind your back. It's a strict area. This is private property with no access to the general public. Do you understand that action?
No.
Right. This gentleman behind me is a police officer.
Okay.
Right. So now do as he's told him to do. Right.
No.
Right, listen. Get this constable to talk to us. You've got no authority, but he has.
My jurisdiction.
See you later.
Gents, you have to listen to the dog officers. It is their ground. You are on private property.
There's no chance to say that, man.
Right, listen. We are making our way out of this private property. Now you've made us aware. You've just made us aware that this is private property, okay? Now we know that. Listen, I'm talking. I am talking.
I am telling you to stand still.
I am making my way out.
Right. Doesn't matter what you do.
Yes, it does.
I'm saying for my safety, I want to go.
I'm telling you.
Still up, no.
Right.
No, stand
Where
still.
have you come from, Jen? Where have you walked to and from?
School. Prison staff emerge, ordering him to stop filming and leave immediately. The calm voice of the auditor hardens. I'm leaving, he says, but I'm not detained. The tension spikes like static. The staff circle, unsure whether to engage or withdraw. This is where curiosity meets control, and neither side is backing down.
Listen, the only information that you're getting as a prison officer is the fact that I am now leaving. If this constable wants to talk to me, then I'll talk to him, okay? Not you.
Shut that man
Right,
up, man.
let's de-escalate it a little bit. Right, we are trespassing on private property. Now we've been made aware of that.
Right.
We are now leaving,
leave.
okay?
Right.
So
okay,
we are
I'm
not.
going to take your
You're not.
details.
You're not.
Right.
Okay,
gents.
under what act? What section
Right.
are you want?
Section 1 of PACE.
First of all, can you show us your warrant card?
Right. Hang on.
Because let's
You know
just
what? I wouldn't even give you that attitude if he wasn't.
let's just de-escalate it. Okay, that's not your warrant card.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
No,
not.
That says Police Nottinghamshire.
It's not a warrant
Police
card.
officer.
Right.
That is a warrant officer.
Right, okay, listen to what I'm saying. You're plain clothed and you've showed me something that I do not believe to be a warrant card. Please
Right.
put me in communication with your control room so I can verify your identity. That's a request. We will not move forward until you've done that.
Keep that dog on a lead, sir.
An H&H from 314.
You treat prisoners like that in there, you.
Yeah, I've got two males. They're asking for verification. They don't believe that the warrant card I've shown them is a valid warrant card. Could you confirm my identity on the radio, please?
Obviously not walk.
So which way walk past? So which way walk past?
Listen,
Is that a German Shepherd?
Yes, I mean,
There's only one way in and one way out.
If you just confirm my name and rank and collar number, please, from police systems.
School. A plainclothes officer appears. No uniform, no visible ID. The auditor isn't fooled. Can I see your warrant card? He demands. The officer hesitates, forcing radio verification, a rare, real-time test of police legitimacy. Caught live on camera. Every second of silence feels longer. The crowd of authority is suddenly on defense, while the lone auditor controls the conversation. It's not just a legal standoff, it's a power shift.
PC 314 Neil Reynolds.
thank you. I will now.
What rank?
It's a PC.
Oh, PC.
Yeah, it's Neil Reynolds. Are you based here?
Yes.
All right, so they have police based here then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Neil, now you've identified yourself.
You happy?
Yeah, I am here. We are YouTubers. We go around prisons and we access any publicly accessible area to check on the maintenance of the government-funded buildings that we all contribute to.
Okay.
We also highlight what we think is done wrong. Now, on this particular one, we've not found much apart from the behaviour that we've just witnessed
Even the
there.
grounds are
Hang
kept
on,
nice.
sorry, pass again.
Yeah, PC 314 Neil Reynolds.
Yeah, I'm happy.
2 metres back.
Yeah, that's brilliant, thank you.
Right, I'm gonna
so,
stay back and I'm gonna let
I'll
my
tell you
colleague-
what I know. You've been seen on CCTV going around staff cars.
Would you like me to tell you why?
Just a minute, just let me tell you
Would you
from
want
my
us to
side
tell you
first.
why?
Yeah,
Just
okay.
a minute.
Let's hear him out.
Let me speak, please.
Okay, sorry, I do
because if
apologise.
you keep
I know
interrupting,
because it was the way
Noted.
you
no,
did it,
if
it
you
was-
keep interrupting me,
Yeah.
it
Ian,
frustrates
sorry,
what I'm
okay,
trying
can I
to do.
just-
So
can I-
please be
okay,
quiet.
Can I just explain
Oh,
now?
let him finish,
Please
mate.
be
approach,
quiet. I'm asking you nicely, aren't I?
Go ahead. Sorry about
You're
that.
interrupting me.
Okay, come on then again.
Right, you've been seen
Neil.
on
Neil.
CCTV going near staff cars. You've then gone round the perimeter edge of the wall, which there is signage saying it's private property and it is an offence to do so. You have been out of CCTV. So at this minute, I do not know if drugs have been thrown or any illicit articles under Section 40D of the Prisons Act have been thrown into this
So why
prison.
won't you go and check then?
Right,
suggest you go and
I
check
can't do that straight away. So what I'm going to do,
School. Then comes the twist. The officer accuses the auditors of throwing drugs over the prison wall. It's a serious claim, the kind that can flip a lawful audit into a criminal investigation in seconds. But the auditors stand firm. Check the footage. We filmed everything. You can hear the disbelief in their voices and the suspicion in the officers. At this point, every word counts. One wrong move could change everything.
While that inquiry is ongoing,
Yeah.
I require you to pass me your names and details so that should an offence come to light.
No.
No.
Hold on,
this
let him
is-
finish.
Right. This is a way of doing it
Yeah.
so that I've got contact details for yourself.
Okay.
Then that way,
Ain't happening.
right, why not?
Now, because you're finished, right, we are both going to respond. So I'll let my colleague go first and then I'll go. Is that okay with yourself?
Okay, yeah, so you've
Okay.
requested my...
Yeah. Now then, you've mentioned that we went to vehicle registrations, okay? We always highlight illegal vehicle registrations. We expect prison staff to be at a higher standard than normal members of the public. So if I spot a vehicle that I believe is a prison staff vehicle and it's illegal in some way, and there are illegal number plates on this, I will always capture it for the footage because it makes interesting viewing by my viewers, okay? And if you're a police constable, you'll be asking me which vehicles are they, because I would like to know, right? But leave that there. We then walk around the perimeter on every video to have a look to see if there's anything being done wrong. Now, on this occasion, it hasn't. Now, it's all publicly accessible. We've not noticed any signs that you mention. Now, if you suspect me of a crime, then of course I will comply. But at the moment, we all know that conveying a prohibited article into a restricted prison space is majorly against the law. So we're not going to do that, are we? Yeah. Right. So if you're insinuating that I might have done that, that's because your CCTV cameras have got black spots. Let's call them black spots. Yeah. Right. Now that is something that maybe you could take on board and correct it, make it better for yourself. We are not here to do anything illegal. We are here to, like I've just said, highlight the good and the bad about our prisons, okay? Right. Now, we are not giving you any information. We are not going to give you our personal details because we don't have to, because you have not got enough reasonable grounds to suspect what you've just said.
Right. When it comes to requesting details,
You said section 1.
just a minute.
Section 1 doesn't give you them
Just
grounds
a minute.
Let's hear it.
Just a minute. Please let me speak, yeah? In relation to, you're right, for section 1, I need reasonable grounds to suspect that an offence has been committed, correct? What I don't need, all I need is a suspicion when it comes
That'd
to
be
detaining.
reasonable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And I've got the reasonable suspicion is that 2 males with their faces covered have been seen on prison grounds out of the sight of the cameras. I can't help where the cameras don't see.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, never.
So you've mentioned faces covered. Would you like me to explain that?
Yeah.
Okay, when we do our videos, we might get a reflection in a car window or your own front reception glass, or even your guys might get the phones out and take a photo of us. We don't want our image on our own video. Okay, so we cover our face to stop our own image being leaked.
Because in public, you've got to create your own privacy, and that's exactly what we want.
You've not got a camera on you right now. That's what I look like. I'm not trying to hide myself.
Okay.
I'm only hiding myself from my camera. All right, so everything that you've raised as a concern, I believe I've answered it sufficiently, which will, if you then go ahead...
Right.
Let me just explain. If you go ahead and use any of these, if you use section 1 of PACE, for example, I guarantee you now, the Chief Constable will have to open his wallet from the civil claim that we put in, because it happens a lot. So please don't do that. I've voluntarily offered you that. Now you've made me aware that we're trespassing on private property. Well, it's not even private property, but if you want to go down that road, I'm leaving. I'll go. I've inspected the building. I'm happy.
Right.
So there you go. That's my offer to you.
No, well, unfortunately, it's not an offer.
It is. I'm offering that to you.
Unfortunately for you, you suggest you think...
It won't look good. It won't look good if the Chief Constable has to open his wallet up for a false, an unlawful detainment, let's say.
We've just both showed you our identity.
Because the reasonable grounds are not sufficient.
Right.
And you know they're not.
Right.
But that's your call.
For an arrest, all I need is a suspicion, not reasonable grounds.
No, you don't need reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, and you've heard our side of it, our explanation.
So that is your explanation.
Yep.
Does it make sense?
It does, but however, I still have that suspicion until the checkers come back.
Guys, you just said on camera.
If you're telling me that inside right now you're checking to see...
The officers there...
Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Staff
Brilliant.
Checking.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to ask you two to remain here while that check takes
remain.
place.
So,
not looking back. Just a second, let me...
Yeah, go on, sorry. Everyone wants to talk, don't they?
It's great. when we started to come out of the prison,
Yeah.
obviously we were aware that there are 2 males with face coverings going around the perimeter wall.
But all that, not covert, to be fair.
Right, hang on. Can you please stop interrupting?
Yeah, sorry, I don't sorry.
Right. The police have been called.
Okay.
Actual officers in uniform, so you can verify who they are.
Yeah.
At the moment, checks are being conducted within the perimeter walls, which is obviously, it's a large perimeter, there is lots of spaces.
Yeah.
Those checks are being conducted by prison staff
Yeah.
to see if any articles have been thrown over.
Yeah.
While that check is being conducted,
School. This is where the audit transforms into a courtroom on the street. The officer cites Section 40D of the Prisons Act, claiming power to detain. But the auditor knows the law inside out, and he challenges every word. He quotes legislation, defines reasonable suspicion, and calls out misuse of power with surgical precision. The conversation becomes a chess match, logic versus authority, knowledge versus command. Every time the officer pushes, the auditor pushes back harder. For over 5 minutes, the tension never breaks, it only climbs.
until I can ascertain whether an offence has been committed or not, I have a power to detain you until that check
Under
is
what?
complete.
So
Because
what
you
you
are
detaining
not,
me for?
for that suspicion, to see if a Section 40D offence has been committed
Okay.
of
Right.
Okay.
taking articles into, throwing articles
So
over a
just
wall
explain
into
what,
prison.
again for the
Section
camera.
40D under the Prisons Act is conveying illicit articles under sections A, B or C
Right.
into prison.
And what
that's-
section A, B and C?
Right, there are a numerous list, I don't have them on me,
Okay.
but it's various things that are prohibited
Yeah, like
from
the
being in
phone and
prison.
drugs.
Let me just.
Phones, drugs,
Yeah.
various things like that.
Okay.
Until those checks have been completed, I have a lawful power to detain you until those checks have been completed.
Okay.
For
This
my.
officer here
I'd like a record of the stop
will
law
phone me.
before I
Hang
leave.
on. Just a second, please. Just wait there,
Yeah, sure,
please.
sure.
Okay, no problem.
Go ahead.
So we've heard there the constable who was identified through the radio. That's the first time I've ever done that, so that was nice to do as an exercise. But he's checking on the inside to see if any drugs have been thrown over, as we know they haven't. So here we can see now that the police have arrived.
Until that has happened.
Oh, and they're actually driving down as well. I'm just going to make my way to the uniformed officers. I'm making my way to the uniformed officers.
Excuse me, sir. Please wait there because I have asked you. The officers will come to you. Yeah.
You've not even given me a chance. Once you mentioned 40D and you're saying you're detaining us, 40D does not give you the power to detain somebody.
Why not? Why doesn't it?
Listen to what I'm saying. 40D gives you powers if you have reasonable suspicion or if you caught somebody conveying an illicit item beyond
So
your
I've
perimeter.
got, I've got
you've
suspicion.
Yeah, but
that you've been out of sight and
Okay,
sight.
if you wish to detain somebody, you need to think of a different power because 40D does not give you the power to detain a member of the public on the outside of the walls.
Right.
So, no, do you agree?
I don't know if something's been.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I'm very
I
confident,
don't.
but I
Until
do.
that check has been completed.
Use another section. Use another section.
No, Sarge, you're right.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of this, right? No,
If
you've
you
used
just
section
give me a moment-
40D.
If you just give me a moment, I need to brief the sergeant.
Be truthful. Okay, honest is the policy, yeah? Please. That's all I ask. So before this video continues, I'm just going to quickly explain. Now this is legislation.gov.uk, Prison Act 1952, section 40D. So he keeps on mentioning section 40D, okay? So I'm telling him he cannot use 40D. And the reasons why is because of this, right? 40D relates to people taking photographs, making sound recordings inside a prison, or transmits, causes to be transmitted any image from inside the prison by electronic communications for simultaneous reception outside the prison. So it's all relating to photography. 40D is photography. Right, now then, even if it was 40D, which it isn't, then 40D, under this section, it is a defence for the accused to show that in all circumstances there was an overriding public interest which justified the doing of the act. Now, we are there showing matters of public interest, but we did not take photography beyond the prison wall. And we didn't throw a phone over or anything like that. But anyway, throwovers are related to section 40CB. Same Prison Act, but 40CB. Now 40CB is throwing articles into prison. Now this is more relevant. The reference to throwing an article or substance into a prison includes a reference to doing anything from the outside the prison that results in the article or substance being projected or conveyed over or through a boundary of the prison so as it lands inside the prison. That did not happen, and they did not have enough suspicion of it happening. They didn't see us pretend to throw anything. They didn't see us playing tennis on the outside, pretending the drugs was a ball, anything like that. All they saw was a lack of CCTV coverage, resulting in that black spot or blind spot. So just because they've got a blind spot, they've got powers to then stop and accuse every member of the public walking around? No. But once again, under this section, it is a defence for the accused to show that there was an overriding public interest which justified the doing of the act. So even if we did do it, we could say it was a test to see if their security was good enough. But that would be very, very sketchy and very, very dangerous for you to try that. So yeah, we did not convey any illicit substances over the wall. They didn't see us doing any such thing. It was the blind spot on their camera which gave them the suspicion. Well, that's their own fault. And section 40D relates to photography and not illicit substances.
School. Cut to a calm, post-incident breakdown. The auditor sits and analyzes the confrontation, line by line, law by law. He reveals how the officers misinterpreted Section 40D, proving that they had no power to detain in that moment. It's educational, but also damning. He turns the chaos of confrontation into a lesson for viewers, exposing just how fragile authority becomes when challenged by knowledge.
I hope that things are going to get done properly now.
Did he tell you he's recording?
Are you recording?
Just tell me what camera on, yeah.
Oh my god, you should have told us. Why didn't you tell us? You don't have to tell us. Oh my god. Are you really saying that?
So things aren't going to get done.
Oh, I can't. It's not looking good then, is it?
You've got your cameras for yourself.
We haven't got a policy.
For myself.
You're a data
Well, you're the
handler.
subject.
I'm a data subject. I need to be informed when my data's being captured. Oh, I can't believe you've done that. You can't use that now, you know.
Okay, if that's what you think, that's fine.
No, but
Right. Would you like? Are you from Nottinghamshire Police Force?
I am, yeah.
Would you like me to show Nottinghamshire Police Force's body worn video policy so that you can see that you have to inform members of the public?
If you like.
Yeah. Okay. Do you never inform them then?
No.
Right. Okay. It seems like you've been breaking the policy for so long. If I show you it, are you going to change your ways or not?
It's on the policy, mate.
Yeah, all right. Just read this bit here.
Do you mind if I hold that?
Yeah, sure. Body worn video is not. I'll show you on screen what I'm showing the constable at the moment. You can only just see. Oh yeah, he's got his 2832 showing at the bottom there. These stab-proof vests often hide the epaulets, which is.
Type vest.
Oh, is it not a stab-proof one?
Over there is.
Oh right, okay. That's just so you can hang all your equipment.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen it where it says verbally. Have you not been with the force long?
About a year.
Right, okay. Well, that might explain it then. You've probably not come up to anybody with a camera in the hand. When a member of the public's got the camera in the hand, they're quite often making a video for YouTube. And this body-worn video camera issue is something that they're very likely to mention for the footage that they're making, yeah? So if I offered you any advice, it would be if you see somebody with a camera, then tell them that you're recording, because it is very likely that they're going to pick up on it. So, all right.
Just so you're aware, though, that's not Nottinghamshire.
Oh, okay. I've showed you. Do you want me to show you? Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire share the same policy.
That's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Then
Now-
if I apologise.
Yeah, all it means, it won't capture us doing it wrong anyway, but if it did, it couldn't be used in court because you didn't tell me. And you got a 30-second buffer before when you press the button. So it's all in our favour, really.
Yeah.
But anyway, today...
I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong at all.
Do you want to ask me a question about what's happening today or not?
Yeah, I mean, what is happening today?
So we're here, as I said to you, we're content creators. We go around prisons with a camera and we have a look around and we comment on good things and bad things and we compare prisons that we've been to previously. Okay. We also take a drone up in the non-restricted space. So just down there where the flight restriction zone ends, that's where you're allowed to take your drone up. And when it goes up to the maximum height allowed, you can get a nice shot into the prison and use our zoom, yeah? And these videos make very interesting viewing by our viewers, yeah? But we never break any laws, and it's all publicly accessible and all government owned, yeah? It's not private. It might say private property here and there, but it's not private. But if they do want you to leave, yeah, and they believe that you're interfering with, maybe we're taking staff away from other duties, then that's a reasonable excuse and I would then leave. So the first opportunity that these gentlemen has asked us to leave was when they're shouting to us, stand against the wall, put your hands against the wall, the dog's going to be released, and all this lot, which I certainly didn't expect. If they politely approached us and says, guys, we'd like you to leave now, enough's enough, we've got better things to be doing, then okay, I'm going. All right, so now your what's his name? I forgot his name, but anyway, the one that's based here.
The guy with the cap on.
He's used section 40D, right, to detain somebody. That's unlawful detainment because you cannot detain somebody for 40D. 40D relates to taking illicit items or conveying illicit items, a phone, drugs, anything like that, a knife, into the restricted area. Well, we're outside the restricted area here. So I'm going to walk up there. You coming with me?
Yeah, we're going to, I don't know what my sergeant's speaking to your...
Well, I've briefed you on my side, so you're fully briefed.
Yeah. See what your mate's saying, then I'll chat with my sergeant.
Yeah, obviously, if you want to detain us, use something else. But
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
School. Just when the dust seems to settle, a new issue erupts. The auditor catches a constable recording with a body cam without announcing it. He reads out the official policy, word for word, cornering the officer with his own code of conduct. It's professionalism versus protocol, live in front of the lens. The officer tries to hold ground, but the law is on full display, and the camera sees everything.
Constable, has the internal search been done yet?
Still
Ongoing.
It's a large site.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
been
you can't
checked.
detain us on that, can you? So I'm looking for you. We're going. No,
Excuse me.
leave me alone, please.
Right, you've got uniformed officers here now who are very familiar with the work that we do, okay?
Right.
So use a different section if you want to detain us, and you've got like maybe 30 seconds to do so. If not, here's my warning.
Right.
We're making our exit now like we was about 20 minutes ago, okay?
Right.
So if you want to detain us, I'm letting you speak.
But you better get the section right, because you've already got it wrong. Wrong once more, I'm gone.
There's 20 seconds left.
Right, gentlemen.
See you later.
Bye.
Dad, I like you, you know. Look at you, can't help but smile. I was liking you at first, but you didn't even tell us that you were recording, so you were like on the naughty step with him.
Alright.
Right? Sarge is alright, but Sarge, are you gonna go on?
We'll have a look, yeah.
Well, I mean, then we'll show you the card
Not
before we
right
go.
now, I can have a look in a bit, can't I? Well, thank you very much
You're not
for your
gonna look, are you,
information.
Sarge? Tell the truth, you're not gonna look.
As I say, will it be YouTube, Facebook?
There's
Both.
many platforms out there.
But Sergeant, I've not spoke to you yet.
Hello?
I have mentioned to your colleague that I've got a drone in my bag. Now, I'm going to go outside the restricted area that the CAA control.
Yeah.
And
What makes you drone?
It's a 249 gram drone. It's
Right.
a DJI Mini 2. And I'm going to go up. I'm not going to travel towards a prison. I'm just going to go up to the legal limit that I'm allowed. And I'm going to zoom in to the prison to end the video to make it interesting for my viewers. So on that note, I'll leave you to it, yeah?
All right. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. And both of you actually have been very professional. Thank you.
I know, and you know what can I say, frankly, Sarge?
And hopefully we've not been rude. Can we leave on good terms?
Yeah, bye.
Okay. That's not very nice. Come on.
It's nice enough, isn't
No,
it?
but if any, I've learned a little bit about your prison today, and it's very nice seeing it. The grounds are beautiful. Yeah, and we do spot defects. And apart from that illegal number plate issue, would you like me to show you them, by the way?
No, it's all right. I know on CCTV I've seen the cars that you've been viewing.
Thank
so
you.
that's
And
fine.
can I assume that you will at least take a look at those?
We will look at those.
Thank you. And so can we leave on good terms?
Yeah,
Okay.
for me.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
I've never had a problem with either of you.
Okay, but can I just be honest with you? Totally honest, you will.
Well, I'm going to leave my video there, guys. It started a bit heated, as you saw, with the dogs. And I'm with another YouTuber who's got a little different approach. He likes to be confrontational. You know, everyone's got their own style. His name's Taking Our Rights Back. His link will be in the description. So if you want to see his take on things, he is still talking to them down there, then you can check his video out. But yeah, I'm done. So I'm making my exit out of this prison now, and I'm going to get the drone up and let's see what else we can find at HMP Loudham Grange. And they're all up there, look, wondering what the hell's going on. Just as I'm about to take the drone up, a second unit arrives. I'm very surprised they've not just been communicated with and just says don't bother coming, it's a waste of time. Why have they still arrived? But anyway, we're now outside of the private property perimeter and we're now on a driveway to somebody else's house. So we're going to take the drone up from here and get some nice footage of inside. And I'll show you on the screen there, there is no flight restriction zone in this section, so we're well out of the way of it for evidential purposes. So we've got one unit leaving. Oh, single manned. So that's obviously the second car that arrived for backup. He might even be someone more senior, because to have him in the car by himself, normally that's like the inspector or someone with a higher rank come to deal with a more escalated incident. So back to the drone. And they're off to fight some real crime and hopefully not getting their time wasted by overzealous screws. So that was the drone footage. We saw a few people moving around in there, but what a big perimeter that we walked around, eh? But it's surprising how we managed to get all the way around before they even came out. So anyway, HMP Loudham is done. The police have now gone. Both units that arrived have now exited.
School. With the police finally gone, the air clears. The auditors stay respectful. No gloating, no chaos. Just calm reflection and a rising drone camera soaring over the prison walls. It's a cinematic finish. The same walls that once loomed with threat now shrink beneath the drone's lens. The auditors' final words echo with quiet triumph. They came, they questioned, they left, because knowledge won today. The mission ends not with conflict, but with control, composure, and proof that filming the powerful still matters.
And as you see, we left on good terms and everyone's happy. But the rain is starting to come down quite quick now. So I'm going to leave it there. If you have enjoyed that video, give it a thumbs up for me, guys, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.